Hey, hey, we're back at it in American Truck Simulator. So uh, the goal, maybe tonight, is going to be to drive around and go to all of the cities in uh, Colorado. But in order to do that, we first have to get from Olympia, Washington, down to Colorado. So I'm going to take this job and I'm going to drive down to Idaho to begin things. We're going to be arriving in Twin Falls, Idaho, which gets us pretty close to the border between Nevada and Utah, which will get us close to Colorado. Let's see where my trailer's at. Which one am I picking up? Picking up this one. Let's see if I can successfully back up to it without embarrassing myself. Yeah, it looks like I'm doing a better job today. Must have been a little bit tired last night. Let's just get in here.
Ready to roll.
So I've done a little bit of tweaking with some stuff, trying to streamline the streaming setup. I can actually see stream chat on the screen now, which is, and it looks like I have really screwed up camera positioning. Hold on, let me see if I can fix this. Yeah, because you are not able to see very well at all. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, that should fix it. I didn't transition into the new setup. Actually, so I am actually using, what am I using? I'm using Streamlabs now. I was using OBS last night. I'm using Streamlabs. So I had to set everything back up.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Alright, yeah, that looks a lot better. So, there's a car coming. It's a truck. I'm sorry, dude. I'm gonna... and he has a lot of traffic behind him. Okay. So, I actually have chat on the screen now. Is this guy gonna let me out? Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. So it's showing up. What the crap am I doing? I thought I was gonna have a good stream. I'm not gonna have a good stream. I wish I could just get this thought out of my mouth. I have stream chat set up next to my left mirror now, so I can see it without looking down at my phone, so that should help me drive in a straighter line, just as long as I don't do whatever the crap I did turning out of that depot. I have turned the game volume down even more, and I have also turned down the microphone volume, just so that if I get loud, it doesn't kill your ears. And I also tweaked the game HUD a little bit more to where I can show the job info, specifically just the cargo, the destination, and the time that I have left at the top of the screen, just so that you guys know what I'm hauling, how much it weighs, where I'm driving to, who I'm driving for, and how much time I have before they actually expect, well, before the delivery window cutoff. Above that, you can see the current time, which gear I'm in, my money, my fuel, and my ETA. So what we're currently given on the screen is the information that I'm driving 614 miles. It should take me about 11 hours, and I have 30 hours and 45 minutes to accomplish that. So should be no big deal making it there. If I see something I want to stop and look at, I have plenty of time to do that. Previously, that's the wrong button. So previously it would display down here where my assistance is that shows the damage. So it would block all my gauges and everything. So I didn't like leaving it on. But see, all this other info stuff is all still displayed down here because I don't really use it a lot. And then I have the job info up there at the top now, so that's nice. There is more job info information. It will show you how much. So it used to show like how much money the job would pay you, the controls for canceling the job, and I believe there is another line of info. I don't need that info. You don't need that info. It's gone. I wanted to try to make that as small and minimalist as possible. I'm going to try to mess around with it a bit more and get it looking a little bit better. But I got tired of messing with it this morning. Sun's starting to come up. I'm not a huge fan of driving around at night. So that's great. It's good news. Should arrive around 4:20, so this will be a whole day drive down to Shoshone Falls, Idaho. Coming up on Longview now, 1 mile, on the good old Interstate 5. It's a lot of hay that guy's hauling. It's going to be some happy horses when he gets to where he's going. Why is this car going so slow? Come on, the speed limit is 60. You're going 43. It's I-85 that runs through Alabama. Everybody trying to go 90 miles per hour. Everybody's actually going the speed limit, going 60 in this game.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
They have some great bridges up here in Washington. I also think I tried to update the resolution and the quality of the stream, because I watched back the stream from last night a little bit and it didn't look the greatest. So I'll be curious to see what it ends up looking like today. It does seem like it's making my game run a little bit worse though, so. We'll see if it's sustainable in the long run.
Right, and then exit right. Exit right. Keep right.
Keep right, going towards Salem, it looks like. on, buddy. Oh, look at the water. This isn't the most beautiful game, but sometimes I'm just like, man, this game is beautiful. I don't know what it is. I think it might be a little bit of just knowing that these are real places. My brain's just like, it doesn't matter that this game has semi-outdated graphics. It still looks amazing.
Keep left.
Do I have space? Oh, looks like I do. I didn't hear anybody crunch underneath the trailer. I'm not the safest driver. Honestly, that might be more entertaining to watch. So, maybe I should be a reckless driver and just do stupid stuff like this. Don't drive like this in real life, guys. Especially not if you're driving a big truck. That would be mighty scary.
Keep left.
I'm not going to stream for a super long time today. I'm literally only going to stream the drive down to Idaho. I need to eat lunch, I need to take a shower, and I need to leave for work around 1 p.m. And I honestly have no idea what time it is. I think we're coming up on 11 a.m. so. But I do have at least 2 delivery trucks coming tonight at work. I'm gonna have 2 refrigerated trucks actually. Got a frozen delivery, got a dairy delivery. Sometimes I think about telling the truck drivers while I'm unloading the truck, hey man, I was driving a fake truck in a video game before I came here, making deliveries all around the West Coast. But like, I never actually do tell them that because I don't know, I feel like it's kind of lame to tell an actual truck driver, hey man, I was pretending to be a truck driver in a video game. But like, I'm kind of curious if any of them have ever heard of the game and if any of them play the game. They probably don't. I don't know why you would want to play a trucking game if you were a trucker. I know a lot of truckers do play this game though. I see like videos on YouTube. A real trucker plays ATS for the first time. You wouldn't believe what he thinks. No, I don't see those super clickbait titles, but you know, one day maybe we will see one of those super clickbait titles for this game. But yeah, point of the story is every time I talk about this game to people, they like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you playing that crappy game? Come on, hop on Apex tonight. Play a shooter with me, or Warzone. You know, no, I will not do that. Oh, we're in Oregon now. I didn't see the Welcome to Oregon sign. I really like the state identifier mod. I don't think it works with the Coast to Coast mod, but it works with the official DLCs. It pops up there next to the time zone and has the state code. It really helps me figure out where the crap I'm at in the game sometimes when I'm not doing a super great job of paying attention to the road signs, because I rely way too heavily on the GPS. Pass some cars on the shoulder. Gonna be a reckless driver. Gonna get back in the slow lane and then fly around these cars on the shoulder again. No, there's a merge lane, so I guess that this is legal. Don't hit the side of the bridge here. Maybe slow down and drive, cautiously around this corner. Coming up on Yakima, right around the bend. Do you see what I did there? 'Cause I'm driving around a bend in the road. Driving this truck like this dude on the motorcycle would be driving a motorcycle in real life, especially in California, where they have the where they can lane split. I turned up the force feedback on this wheel to where when I hit the rumble bumps on the side of the road, it like shook my entire desk, and that would have absolutely shooken my entire desk. It's okay. It is perfectly fine. I have a mod that just allows me to drive off damage. So we are actually perfectly fine. Let's watch it in action. See, so I currently have, I got 11% to the cargo. So the trailer damage should go down. As you see, it just went down from 8% to 7%. The truck damage will go down. So it should go down to 53% here soon. There we go. But the actual cargo damage will not go down. So you're still somewhat inclined to not wreck. And you will still have engine malfunctions. But eventually the damage on the trailer and the truck will go down back to 0. It's called, like, I forget what the mod is. It's not the no damage mod, because that just removes damage completely. But the 11% damage will still be on the cargo, so when I get to my destination, I will get a penalty for that. I won't get the actual base game vanilla penalty, because I went into I opened up Notepad, and I changed how much money they dock off per percentage point of damage. So it's still not like a super big deal, but I'm thinking about changing all these economy mods back. Well, I'm not actually using the mods. I've just changed the game files using Notepad. I'm thinking about changing them back to the default values, because as you can see, I have $3.2 million right now, and I don't actually need $3.2 million. Just passing a cop on the shoulder as my engine goes out. Nothing strange about that. Why is this dude hitting the brakes on a bridge? Is he anticipating these vehicles merging on? Games are just more fun when you drive around like it's Grand Theft Auto. You might be like, why aren't you playing Grand Theft Auto? You know, just I like the ability to drive from Washington to Oregon to Idaho to Colorado. It's you can't do that in GTA. You can only drive around Los Santos, which is actually a pretty decent recreation of Los Angeles, actually. I took a family trip up to California a few years ago, and there were some places there I was just like, wow! This looks almost exactly like the place from GTA 5. See, the trailer damage is now back down to 0. Got the truck around 33 now, but the cargo is still at 11. So I'll do a stream or a video in a few days where I actually go down my mod load order if anybody actually gets curious which mods I'm running, because I think I have it pretty much finalized at this point where I'm not going to disable many of them and I'm not going to turn many of them back on, and I'm going to stop looking for more mods. I think I'm pretty happy with what I've achieved, and the few things that I would like to add to the game are things that there are no mods to do it, or it's just straight up impossible to do. So let's turn the job info back on. Coming through this construction zone. What are they doing? They doing some paving. It's pretty cool. Gonna have some fresh pavement down on the road right there soon. So cool seeing all those trucks on the other road. I mean, the vegetation kind of looks like crap, but yeah, it's forgivable. I don't know what they're doing, but whatever they're doing caused that wreck that I just caused. I blame it on those trucks. It is their fault. Did I get more cargo damage? Yeah, now I'm at 12%. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I mean, I suppose I could have slammed on the brakes, but, you know, in real life, that's what I would have done. As immersive as this game is, it's still not 100% possible for me to get 100% immersed in the game to the point where I'm like, yeah, I need to drive this truck like I'm driving a truck. That won't happen until I get my CDL, and I will probably not get my CDL ever. So it will never happen. Oh, it's 11:16. It's almost the same time in the game as it is in real life. 10:49 in the game, 11:16 in real life. Game's gonna quickly catch up and whiz by though, because the time in the game's like on a scale of 1 to 20, 20 to 1. Driver 98 doesn't have a name. I could fix that. Somebody's getting a ticket. Anyways, every minute in real life is 20 minutes in the game. So an hour in the game is 3 minutes. It does go to like a 1 to 3 scale once you actually enter the cities, so that if you get stopped at a red light, you're not spending 20 minutes at a red light. 1 to 3 scale basically means every minute in real life is 3 minutes in the game. So an hour would be, I should be able to do this math in my head, but I don't feel like doing the math in my head. It should be 20 minutes in the game. An hour in the game, an hour in the game is 20 minutes in real life, if you're in the cities. Oh, construction. That is sure to cause a traffic jam, isn't it? These cars trying to get over. Should I just drive on the shoulder? I mean, I was driving unlawfully at one point, so might as well do it some more.
I'll find a new.
Yeah, find a new route. I'm on the correct side of the road. Is there? Oh, that car looks like it caught on fire. I hope that everybody's okay.
Finding a new route.
I say, wow, that car caught on fire. I hope that they're okay as I drive in a way that's going to cause a wreck.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Oh, look. We got a Publix truck. I mean, not lore friendly because Publix doesn't exist in Oregon. What's up, dude? Those were friendly honks. Not, I hate you honks. Real or fake, gotta show respect to the Publix drivers. Especially the ones that actually help unload trucks and do reloads. Those are the best drivers. Some of them will just stand there at the door and just watch us do it. And sometimes there will be like me and one other person scheduled at the time, and they're just like sitting there like, man, what's taking you so long to get these pallets off the truck? And it's like, man, there's like 6 more pallet jacks. You could be helping me, and you could be on your way a little bit faster. Most of them do help though. It's just a few that don't. Some of them aren't actually Publix drivers. Some of them are contracted out. They actually aren't allowed to help. So, you know, I'll kind of look past that, but still, you know, sometimes I'm like, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we don't have 4 people like we're supposed to have. Haven't been giving us the hours recently. Can I squeeze through here? Cop sitting there. He can't give me a ticket. I have tickets turned off. Screw them tickets! They don't actually pull you over anyways. It just kind of flashes up there. That blue text that scrolls across sometimes and says, driver so-and-so finished the job and made this much money. It will scroll up there and say, you got a fine for running that red light, $20. So it'll look like this, but it won't be income. It will be negative. I believe it's still blue though. Be cool if they made it red, but I don't really have to worry about it because, like I said, I got fines turned off. I did see a mod this morning though that was like it turns off the speeding tickets, but you can still get fines for wrecking and running lights and stuff. I saw some comments on it. People were like, dude, there's a setting in the game for that. He was like, this only disables speeding. There's not a setting in the game for that. I don't know. Maybe there is a setting for that now. I haven't looked recently. But I could see the appeal behind having that mod. Because I love speeding. I kind of love speeding in real life too. I'll just be honest. Like, not reckless speeding, but The game lost focus. I was like, why'd the sound go out? And then I realized my steering's not working. Yeah, I'm guilty of going like 50 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour zone sometimes. I'll be honest, there's no point in lying about it. Like if the speed limit is 55, then I really only go like 60, maybe 65. I don't get super crazy with it. There have been times I've been on like road trips, like sometimes I'll look down at my speedometer and I'll be like, I'm going 90. And it's like, I thought I was going the same, I was going the same rate of speed as most of the cars on the interstate. I just didn't realize that they were all going 90, and I realized it and I'm like, I need to back it down. This is bad for my gas mileage. And then I'm still going like 80 and the speed limit will be 65 sometimes and they're just whizzing past me. It's like, this kind of feels dangerous, but at the same time, I don't want to go 90. I want to go 90 in this video game right now. But not when I can die. Not when I'm actually in a car and I can die. I don't want to go 90. I mean, everything is fine, everything is Gucci until you hit something. Like, I randomly hit the side of the guardrail earlier and got all that damage to my cargo. I don't want to do that in real life and bash in the front end of my car and die. I've only been in one car wreck in my life. It wasn't my fault, but it was enough car wreck for a lifetime. See, I'm going 90 in the game now, so, you know, but it's not scary at all. I mean, it might be scary if the truck starts to flip going around the corner as I enter into Idaho. But, there's a lot less on the line playing this video game. Is that an AT&T van? Yep, it was. Dad used to work for AT&T. He did like 20 years with them before he left. That is a cop. Imagine explaining that. So why did you rear end a cop going 90 miles per hour when he was pulled over on the shoulder? Because I was going 90 miles per hour on the shoulder. Why were you pulled over on the shoulder? You know that's where I drive 90 miles per hour at, right? Well, now you do. Well, now you don't, because you're probably actually dead. Cops just sitting at the window of the car like, I'm writing you a ticket for going 10 miles over the speed limit. Next thing he knows, he doesn't even know it. His cop car gets hit by a truck and it's flying through the air and it just, bow, just kills the man. His wife would not be happy about that. But it didn't happen. I saw it. My brakes worked. Everything's fine. The cop is still alive. I'm doing hand motions, but I don't have a webcam. Can't see that, fortunately. I just did the same thing like 5 times with my hand while I was saying whatever I was saying. I probably will never get a webcam if you're wondering. And if I do, it's definitely not going to be anytime soon. You're lucky I got the microphone. This is how you pass cops. And you get back in front of them. They can't do anything about it. I would go too fast. I'm going 100 miles per hour. You can't keep up with me. The game just really struggled to load in. It's not so much the performance issue in the game as it is a performance issue of you shouldn't go 100 miles per hour in the game because it doesn't give the game enough time to load. I think, like, by default, I'm using an engine mod. I think, like, the most powerful engine in the game, you can get up to, like, 80. Maybe a little bit, like, close to 86 or something going down a hill. But yeah, can't really get mad at the game for not being able to load when you're going 100. there's actually like a 10,000 horsepower engine mod, but it's still just, it accelerates really fast, but the top speed is still 125, which is probably a good thing. Imagine you break the game loading pretty mightily if you actually were able to go faster than that. I'm sorry. You can call my insurance company, 1-800-555-9920. That is a real number. Call it. You will reach Western Approaches Insurance Company if you call it. Actually, don't call it. I mean, I gave you a 555 number, so it shouldn't work. I think one of the coolest phone numbers I've ever seen, I saw on a can of Dr. Pepper, because it's like 377-3773. I'm like, that is a cool number. And actually, it spells out Dr. Pepe. I mean, it doesn't have the R at the end. But phone numbers that spell out words are awesome. But also just the fact that it's 377-3773 is also awesome. 3s and 7s and 5s are really cool looking numbers as well. It gets hard to tell people what my favorite number is, because I'm kind of like, well, 7's a good number, 73 is a good number, 3 is a good number, 5 is a good number, 53, 55, 5573357 is a cool number. As long as it has a 5, a 7, and a 3 in it, it's probably a cool number. In my books, I also have a hard time picking my favorite color. Is it blue? Most of the time. But sometimes I see green and I'm like, that's a nice color. Sometimes I see yellow and I'm like, now I'm saying this orange on the Ashley truck and I'm like, you know, that's a good color too. I think I usually go with blue, but sometimes black. You know, if it looks good, it looks good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you want to know my favorite color. It changes at any given moment. That roof looks nice. Seafoam green. Maybe that's my favorite color. I don't know. Just know it's not that weird orange-brown color on the UPS logo. It's definitely not that color. I like forest green. I like burnt red, terracotta orange, or red, whatever you want to call it. Color of that fire truck. Color of the road. The color of the paint on the road. I like it all. I'm not talking about the white paint or the yellow paint. It doesn't matter. I like all colors. Purple is a nice color too. I'm going to stop talking about colors. And I'm going to exit here at exit 173. We're only 30 minutes away from our destination. 18 more miles till we do the drop off.
Go straight on.
Paragliding or parachuting under the bridge. There's a man on the left side of the bridge too. Just a few cool little touches to add a little bit more life to the world. Simple, minimalist touches to the game, but some nice attention to detail. Looks like we got some tourists taking pictures, taking some selfies on that pierish thing. I might go back to that landmark and see what it is after I drop off my load. I mean, I have 20 hours to deliver it, so I could have pulled over and actually stopped at it just then. But by the time I decided I wanted to, I was already halfway down that cement wall. It's probably a waterfall considering that I'm in Twin Falls with a population of 44,125 people.
Go straight on.
as we sit at this red light, I'm going to show you this cool feature. If you ever end up getting in a major traffic jam and sitting at a light for 5 minutes, turn off the engine. Much nice. Oh, you just got to make sure that you turn it back on before you try to hit the gas. That Denny's looks more like an Olive Garden. I don't like all the vines on the building. It makes the model look so bad. And I've driven past that model so many times, and that's the first time I noticed that it's supposed to be vines. So I feel like it's supposed to be an Olive Garden, but I might have the mods in a weird order to where it puts the vines on the building, but not the Olive Garden design. Hey, Jay. How's it going? Hope you slept fine last night. I'm actually about to end the stream. So, curious, do you actually work from home? Yeah, that makes sense. I guess that's a good perk of having the type of job that you have. Dude, every single light in this city is turning red on me. Yeah, sometimes I feel like being able to work from home would be just a wonderful perk, but I actually like getting out and doing my 40-minute commute to work and seeing people most of the time. There's a few days I'm like, I really don't want to drive up here and go to work, but I like that it forces me out of the house because I'm a very not sociable person. So if I worked from home, I would just literally never see anybody. Yeah, I like that video from COVID when they were doing like some type of news thing and the little kids walked into the room and the mom, like, you could see the mom like snatch them back out of the room. But I would definitely be a hermit if I worked from home. I would go to the store and I would probably be not much different from Asmongold. Maybe a little bit cleaner, And I would actually spend the money if I had the money. But it would be bad.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Am I stuck?
It's all over now.
Let's play it safe. Yeah, that was tolerable because I slammed into a guardrail, like trying to pass somebody on the shoulder, and got a good bit of damage to my trailer. Yeah, working from home in that type of industry actually makes a lot of sense on a lot of financial levels. It gets a lot of people off the road, keeps a lot of people from having to do commutes, and then like you can have less office space in your actual business building. So like it, and you probably enjoy it a lot too, like for the most part. So it makes a lot of financial sense from a lot of angles. I'm gonna just go back. I want to see what this landmark was. Oh, I'm not gonna find it on the map. I'm gonna look at the landmark, and then I'm gonna go take a shower. Where did I come in from? Oh, it would have been this direction. It's probably right here. No? Wait, hold on. Yeah, I came in from this side. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, is it right here? No. That's not it. Oh! That was so much closer than I expected it to be. Why is it not letting me? There we go.
Let's do this. Turn left.
Oh, look at that Barilla truck. I'm gonna have to go put some Barilla on the shelf later. Sitting in this crap. I'm passing all of you. I'm the most important person in this world.
Go straight on.
I don't have time for your crap. Oh, that's my alarm telling me I gotta go back to the real life. Oh, you hop back into Truck Sim, get back on the road. Yeah, there's no traffic coming through that other road.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
I was gonna go through that, and then I saw that, whatever that car was coming through. I'll just wait for it to turn green. I need to hop into some other car driving games and see what they're like with the wheel. I was trying to hop into Wreckfest, but I couldn't get the wheel to work correctly in that game. Might need to get back into BeamNG a little bit now that I have the wheel. Oh, that's kind. Thank you for thinking about me. No big deal though. It's like, what is it now? Is it? I think it went up a little bit in price, isn't it? Like $12 a month now.
Go straight on. Finally, we are here.
Actually looks like I've already been to this place. I probably came to it when the game, like in 2017 or 2018, when I first started playing this game. Wait, no, I'm in Idaho. No, I would have been able to do that. Oh, I came here, actually I came here last week. I just already forgot about it. This is Perrine Memorial Bridge. Yeah, I wouldn't get the Ultimate one because I just have the PC. I have a PS4 and a Nintendo Switch. I don't have any. Well, I have an Xbox 360, but that's obviously not compatible with Game Pass, I don't believe. Oh, they use this spot in a lot of the loading screens. Because I always sit here and I think about how the support beams look stupid going into that rock. Well, I'm going to end the stream here. I'm probably not going to get on tonight because I won't get home until around midnight. But at some point in the next few days, I'm going to try to get to Colorado and drive around Colorado a bit. Hope you have a... I see the typo, but I hope that we both have a great day at work. Yeah, all right, man. Well, I will see you in another stream, maybe.